I mean, I don't want to get right into it, but speaking of travel, can you say where you were last week?
I was in Augusta, Georgia at the Masters. It's like they say it's the most knowledgeable and respectful crowd in golf. Like, it's the most efficient operation I've ever seen in any business. It's not just golf.
I love that you're back in sports.
Oh, no, that's fine. Bryson DeChambeau, he's the people's champ. Seeing the way he interacts with people is a gift.
How do I know if there's red flags early on in a guy? What do I need to know to walk away?
Welcome to the Girl Dad Podcast. We're here in my office in New York City, Hudson Yards, overlooking the beautiful Hudson River.
Hudson River.
I wish you could see what we see.
Yeah, it's amazing. We wanted it to be the background, but unfortunately the lighting was not working with us on our side. Maybe we'll flash a pic, but it's amazing. This office view is the most beautiful office I've ever seen. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, inside is not the most beautiful.
That often. I think this is my 5th day and my first 3 months on the job.
That's
crazy. It's a lot of travel.
When you're all around everywhere.
Yes.
Wait, I mean, I don't want to get right into it, but speaking of travel, can you say where you were last week?
Yeah. I was in Augusta, Georgia at the Masters, Augusta National Country Club.
So great.
One of the most spectacular sporting events in the world. And just as picturesque and as beautiful as you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, I love that. Wait, I didn't realize how exclusive the Masters was. I thought you could just go, but I learned that there's a whole lottery thing with the ticket. You have to get one, and then once you get one, you have to go every year, or else you lose your ticket.
Grandpa has put himself in the lottery for over 50 years.
And you brought him.
But he'd only been to one practice round in 50 years. So the lottery system, there are a lot of people interested in that lottery system.
Yeah. Wait, and so it's at a country club.
Oh, wow.
Wait, isn't that what you just said?
Yes.
Can you be a member of the country club?
You can. It's like the most exclusive country club in the world. And, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Some of my friends are members, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, wait, that's so fun.
Yeah. It's pretty fun to go down there. And they all wear green jackets at the event. And so they work the event. They put their members to work. But these are some of the most amazing people in the world.
Oh, that's so cool. Wait, so you can just wear a green jacket even if you didn't win?
So if you're a member of the club, you wear a green jacket at the event. Every day.
That's really cool. That's really, really cool.
And it's a fashion show. I mean, the women wear a lot of green down there.
I love it.
You would kill hats and beautiful green outfits.
Oh my gosh. No, I saw a couple TikToks of girls. A lot of them were players' wives and daughters, and I was just that looks amazing.
Yeah,
you guys are eating all the outfits.
It's spectacular.
Yeah, that's so great. Okay, so we're going to get into that. We're going to talk pretty much all about the Masters and Augusta today. But really quick, before we get into it, whoa, I love your shoes.
Thank you.
Can you flash the camera? Those shoes are so cool.
Shots.
What? Travis, wait, are those ones... Did we get you those?
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, so... That has happened 3 times. It's just going to keep happening. I'm going to keep putting it up. Okay, so we're going to start off with our question of the week from your daughters. So this week's question is, how do I know if there's red flags early on in a guy? What do I need to know to walk away?
Early on. You should answer this one, given your crop you put for the house. But I would say... anyone who is painfully jealous.
Totally.
Anyone who is completely self-absorbed.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who doesn't hold the door for you. Thinks of themselves before you.
Mm-hmm.
And any abusive addiction, language, any signs of any of the stuff that will be worse as it goes on when you're dating is about the biggest red flag you get.
Yeah, no, I love that. It's so true. It's you see, what you're seeing, what you're getting in the beginning of a relationship. I was just talking about this with my friend the other day. Is the best of that, right? That's their highest point. So if they're showing you these crazy signs that early on, run.
And you've seen them. You didn't.
Yeah, I know. I didn't. I stood still. Yeah. I turned my back to the door.
That's part of the beauty of dating.
Yeah, completely.
It's as important to learn what you love and what you need and what you want as it is what you don't love and what you don't need and what you don't want.
1,000,000%. And I do feel like you said, that's the whole point of dating. It's learning and figuring out what you want, what you don't want, and I feel like I've had the most growth, experienced the most growth after a breakup. Like,
I think that's the case with in all aspects of life, is that we grow when we fail or trip or fall. And, but they're painful. That's why they're called crushes.
yeah. Oh, because they crush you. That's awesome. I do have a new crush.
Do you?
I do.
Let's not talk about it.
No, we're not going to talk about it. But we'll talk about it off camera.
Yes. Not on camera. Not
No. Are you kidding? You think I would expose myself like that?
I do.
No.
I actually do.
No, you're right. I do too. Okay, let's get into some masters talk, okay?
Let's
So
do it.
I want to start off by, I want you to just tell us some lessons that you learned from Augusta that you could take and apply back to your everyday life.
Okay.
They could be golf related or person related, whatever it is, lessons you learned,
Yes.
how it can be related back.
Yes. Well, first off, they have a no phone policy there. So,
Amazing.
and you're talking 10, 11 hour day.
Right.
And so for most people, it's the longest they've been without their phone, sometimes ever.
Wow.
And so you're acutely present. You're much more conversational. You're aware. You're fully where your feet are. Fully.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
And so, I guess one lesson would be, how do you create that space in life? How
Right.
do you create, 15 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, where your phone is tucked in a drawer somewhere, or
Totally.
stays in your car, or doesn't come out with you? And I think if we did that every day, I think we'd be better off.
Yeah, completely. And you're such a good, I think we've talked about this before, but you're so good at removing yourself from your phone. I mean, besides you never answer text, but you don't even sleep with your phone next to your bed. Like, you're very good, I feel like. When you're removed, you're removed.
But I think compared to you, I'm excellent.
Okay.
I agree.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Second lesson.
Wait, one more thing on the phones really quick is that oh my gosh, that's our microphone too. So our microphone's just gonna be like click, click, click all over the ground. Okay. I saw all these pictures and there was no one holding up their phone. It was just so cool.
Pretty beautiful.
Yeah, it was
Actually,
really cool.
yeah.
Yes, love it, love it, love it.
Second
love it.
thing is-
So you like the phones thing? You like the no phone thing?
It's difficult to meet people, to set up a meeting point.
Yeah, that.
And I lost
yeah.
my guests a few times and lost them for hours on end.
Oh my.
So we set
There's
meeting
no way
points. You set meeting points at the big old oak tree, but because you meet on the hour, and then you go there, and they're not there, and you leave, you stay.
Right.
So there's some bits in it,
That's
but it's special.
Do people bring cameras? Can you have?
Not allowed to.
You're not even allowed cameras. So are they locking up? How does it work? Are they zip locking?
Yeah, I mean, I came in a different entrance, but there's a locker system where you can lock stuff up.
So you just kept it away in your pocket.
No, you don't bring your phone in.
Oh.
No one brings their phone in. You don't.
Wow. Oh, that's so cool. Okay,
Yes.
love it, love it, love it. Okay, back to lessons. Sorry, the phone thing is so
Okay, fine,
fascinating.
that's one. Number two, I would say, there is a level of expectation you can set for yourself, for your work, for your relationships, for your home, and theirs is perfection. That's their level of expectation. And Phil Mickelson told a story 2 weeks before the Masters. He was getting a round in, and a tree fell, and he was on, I think, 10. By the time he got to the hole that passed it coming back 11, the tree was gone. Yeah, and I always joke. Yeah, that's amazing. I always joke that when a leaf falls from a tree, you'll see somebody running out and just grabbing it. You've never seen a more perfect.
Wow.
Everything is their expectation is perfect, and they get pretty close.
Wait, is that is it just the golf course? Is a whole country club like that? It's the whole. How big is it? Is it huge?
It's a golf course, so it's pretty big.
No, right. But is there I assume there's a food and drink area.
Yeah, they have different areas where you can eat and drink. I mean, you've gotta have you experience golf a bit.
No, I know.
You just went to your first golf tournament.
Yeah, it was
Couple weeks
amazing.
ago.
I'm a huge golf girl now.
So you might imagine. Yeah, I could see. Being on the range with her was a treat.
Paris said that she's gonna help me get my phone down, and her phone's beautiful.
Oh, that's good.
I know, right? Okay.
So good fun.
Yes.
But I think that level of set the expectation really high.
Yeah, totally.
And
I love that. I love that so much.
And then thirdly, I think golf teaches you a lot of lessons, And the one I talk about at work a lot that was reinforced there was this notion of focus on the flag. And no matter where you are on a golf course, you know where you have to get to eventually. And so whether that's in a relationship,
that's good.
whether that's in career aspirations or relationships or how you want to raise your family or how you want to manage your money or how you want to tackle your faith and all the whole host of things, it's just have a clear vision of where you're heading and the rest takes care of itself.
I love that. Wow, that's beautiful. Literally and metaphorically, that is a beautiful symbolism. That's amazing. Wait, I have a question actually really quick before I get on to rapid fire questions. I saw like a video and like maybe this won't make sense. So there was like someone was hitting down this big like alleyway of people, okay?
Yeah. So
someone hits the ball and then all of a sudden as soon as he hits it, everyone like runs into the middle.
Right.
What are they doing?
So sometimes if you have an errant tee shot, it goes into the crowd, into the gallery, it's called, and they have to separate.
Wait, Waco had one and he killed it.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
So the crowd just parts, it gives you a look, and then when he hits it, they all kind of come back.
Wait, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
That's so cool. Is there some sort of thing like if you get hit in the head with the ball, you get a ticket to the next year's Masters?
No, but I was sitting next to a guy who said that he was along the green and somebody overshot the green and it hit his foot and bounced back, and he's like, it would have gone another 15 feet back.
No way.
Yeah, he was like bragging. He's like, I'm gonna be on Sports Center. That's real funny.
Wait, yeah. I love that. Okay, that's so great. So who are the kind of people that are at the Masters? Like, is it like a lot of like execs? Like, is it who? Like, what's like the demographic? I guess
it's what I imagine the Kentucky Derby crowd looks like.
Okay,
so very high end.
I see.
Very well dressed. Very passionate about golf.
Okay.
Golf enthusiasts. Very respectful. It's like they say it's the most knowledgeable and respectful crowd in golf, and you saw that. Wow. And they celebrate. They're celebrating. There's no. You're not booing anyone there. You're not rooting against anyone. Everyone is celebrating the growth.
Celebrating everyone.
Golf. Yeah, it's wonderful.
That's amazing.
It's really wonderful. It's a great spirit.
Oh my gosh, no, that is so great. I love that so much. Okay. I'm gonna get into some rapid fire questions. Okay, take as long or as little as you need on each of these.
Fire away.
And we're just gonna go for it. Okay. What was your favorite moment from the entire weekend?
Oh, I had so many wonderful moments. I think being with Dad, my father-in-law, driving Dad down Magnolia Drive, which is the famous, and seeing him kind of tear up. Because it's been a lifelong dream of his. And so to have that experience, watching it through his eyes, was probably pretty cool.
That is amazing. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I love that. I love that you brought him so much. Did you guys just have the best time together?
Wonderful time.
Oh, that's so great. And you brought your brother Mike too.
Yeah.
On his birthday?
Yes.
That's so awesome. What a birthday day.
It was great. Those were two of the people I lost.
Yeah.
They only went out to one day, Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, but they had a wonderful time together for the last 5 hours.
You were alone?
Yeah, but they went to have a nice lunch without me.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. The pork sandwich apparently was very good. Yeah, that's great. Great.
That is hilarious because I have heard a lot of things actually about the food at Augusta. What's special about it? Is there something
They
special
keep the
about
prices really low, and then it's just iconic. It's yeah, it's spectacular. I mean.
Okay, so what was the best food that you ate?
I was invited, so I had an invitation to go into the clubhouse and eat, which was pretty special.
That is
and it's a course I've played before. I don't know if you know, I've played. It's like, it's the toughest course in the world.
Wait, I actually do remember. Yes.
I was with MSG.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I remember. I didn't know if this was a real memory or a fake memory, but I remember this chocolate chip cookie. So when I went to have lunch, I'm like, do you have chocolate chip cookies? Like, of course. Like, how many do you want? 3? They were fantastic.
They were the same ones?
Warm, melt in your mouth. Loaded with chocolate.
That's your dream.
Yeah,
that's perfect for you. Oh my gosh, I love that. Is the inside of the clubhouse, what's it like?
It's fantastic. It's exactly what you expect from a quintessential, like, old school clubhouse.
Yeah.
And then their merch, they're famous for their operational flow.
Okay.
So if you run an event, you should go because like it's the most efficient operation I've ever seen in any business. It's not just golf.
Wow. Okay, in what way?
The lines are set up. It's much like Disney. If Disney,
I was gonna say
it's like if Disney were a high-end elite property. That's what it looks like. So it's like 2, 3, 4 levels up from Disney in terms of quality.
Right.
But there's an operational process flow.
So you're not like waiting.
Never. I don't know how they do it. It's genius.
And do they have a ton of employees? Like, is their staff huge?
A lot of volunteers, it looks like.
Okay.
Most people, any golfer would kill a volunteer.
Yeah.
For a week.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, okay. So cool. So cool. Okay, what was the most impressive shot that you witnessed live? Or like your favorite moment on the green?
My favorite shot was Patrick Reed holding out, I believe it was 17 or 16. 2 bounced it in. And Patrick Reed's one of our players.
Yeah, of course.
Finished 3rd overall. He's won the Masters before. He's wonderful. That's a wonderful human being.
Wait, he's won the Masters before?
Yes.
That's amazing. Congratulations, Patrick. Seriously, that's great. He's a great guy. Wow, that's awesome. That is amazing.
Fun fact about Patrick Reed, his wife, you know the expression burn the boats?
No.
It's like not having a plan B. So they say like if you were going to like conquering a new land, in the old days they would go burn the boats and like, okay, we got one choice to go.
Yeah,
you know
okay, love it.
And so, and I obviously like his wife, Justine, she burned the boat. So when they got married, she was a nurse, and that was their only source of income. She was a young, aspiring pro.
Right.
And she's like, I'm quitting my job. She's like, no, that's our only income. She's like, no, I'll come caddy for you. And she caddied for him for 2 years.
That makes me love him that much more. Wait.
Yeah. He's great.
That is an amazing
he's a great
story.
Guy. He had a bit of a complicated childhood, and has turned that into being an extraordinary dad.
That's
cool.
amazing.
He's probably one of the most misunderstood athletes of our time.
Really? Yeah. He's a lovely human from limited time.
He's a fiery Ryder Cup guy too. He's wonderful.
I love
but
that.
But see him finish 3rd. He was actually disappointed, and that's the amazing part. It's like these guys just they get after it. They're so competitive.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was really happy for him and proud of him.
Wow. Question: how do you think golfers like? What's the best way to like? Let's talk about like NBA players. Golfers compared to NBA players, how hard are they on themselves? Is it more than like
golfers
NBA
are
players?
so much harder on themselves?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just because it's such a lonely sport.
Right.
You know. It is.
That's why LIV is so awesome because they're teams.
Yeah, there's a support system, but it's still just you.
Right.
You know?
No, 100%.
Every shot is you.
Yeah.
You're talking to your caddy, but like they hand you the club.
No, completely.
So and they're really hard on themselves, and they're so. I hadn't anticipated them being so amped up, but when they come off the course, they are just. It's like adrenaline and like.
Wow.
Yeah, I had anticipated it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that is so fun. Wait, I saw. Can you explain to me how the whole caddy thing works? Because I saw no. Because I'm very confused. Because I thought a caddy was like another golfer who just like golfed but also like carried the clubs. But I saw Niall Horan was a golfer. Also, Brooks Koepka's wife was his caddy. Is that right?
In the par 3.
Okay, I don't know what any of this means.
Okay, so on Wednesday.
Okay.
Before the event.
Okay.
They have a par 3 tournament.
Like the Pro-Am that you have.
Kind of like a Pro-Am, but that's not a par 3. Par 3 is just really short holes. They have it adjacent to the country club. Okay. And the players, because apparently it used to be you didn't want the jinx of winning the par 3, so it's become like it used to have a real event. Now it's just become fun. So you'll see players' kids putting for them.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
And a lot of the wives caddy. Sergio's wife, Angela caddied also.
Wait,
and so they look really cute. They're in the caddy
jumpsuits. And Brooks' wife had their baby in the cutest little outfit. I was dying.
Yeah, he's great. He's a great dad too.
That's so cute.
Yeah, they're wonderful. And so oftentimes the caddy hits the shot on the 9th hole.
Wait, I love that.
Which is really awesome.
Why?
Which is a lot of their wives. It's just tradition.
Oh,
and then you'll see these little kids, a 4-year-old, they're hitting putts.
Wait,
yeah,
that
a couple
is
wonderful
so
they're great moments. It's a really again, it just adds to that lore and richness of Augusta. They have a lot of things. Like they have the Champions Dinner the night before, so whoever won the Masters of this year was obviously Rory.
Right, which so awesome.
Good for him. And next year he'll pick the menu, and all the past champions come and have a dinner, and he then makes a speech. So there's all these great
No way!
It's
Wait, that is so cool.
Yeah,
that is so cool.
It's a tradition unlike any other. It's kind of their tagline.
Oh my god!
And it's true. They just have so many wonderful traditions.
Wow, I'm gonna start applying to the lottery this year because maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll get it in 50 years. Maybe.
It hasn't worked for Grandpa yet, but maybe.
I know.
Yeah, maybe.
That's so crazy. That's awesome. But did you see that Niall Horan was a caddy?
I did not.
Yeah,
but I love
but maybe that wasn't real. I'm pretty sure it was though. I was like
so.
One of
his friends who have done.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. And the video I saw was wait, actually, I think it was for Rory.
Really?
Like kind of. But he like the interviewer goes up to Rory and Niall slips and like starts.
Really?
And yeah, it was hilarious. Okay. What's something the TV does not do justice?
They do. CBS does the broadcast, and they have a real wonderful style. Jim Nantz and Trevor Imlan are the commentators.
Okay.
And there was a great article I read that in that last 7.5 minutes of the broadcast, they only said 48 words. It's so special to be able to do that. Like the discipline to be able to do that and just let the story unfold.
Yes.
And let the celebration and the tears and the joy and the crowd like tell the story.
Totally.
It's pretty special.
Oh, that's
They do it really
amazing.
well. They do show the beauty. I don't know if you can ever capture the true beauty.
Right.
Or capture like the fun and exhilaration of the crowd on the holes that maybe not as many people are on.
Yeah.
But it's special.
Yeah, no,
They do a really nice job.
love that. Oh, that's amazing.
David Burson runs CBS Sports now. Do you remember Sean McManus used to run CBS Sports?
Yeah, I actually do.
Ranger games. Well, that's way back, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
so was it another one of those like you're going and you're seeing a ton of people that you know?
Yes. It's pretty fun.
That.
Yeah.
I love that you're back in sports.
Oh, no, it's fun.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Okay. One of my questions is what separates masters from other sporting events, but I feel like it's everything, like literally every single thing.
I think it's just the purity. It's just they keep it pure. They keep the number of sponsors down. They have the same broadcaster forever.
Yeah.
They just celebrate the game.
Yeah.
The game.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And like, actually, obviously, no, there's no phones allowed. So I was gonna ask like what the influencer content side is like, but I guess minimal to none. Right? No, literally. Wow.
That's
okay,
awesome.
that's so awesome. Okay, who is your favorite person that you met or reconnected with or saw there that you just really enjoyed your time with, and why?
Will Jones at Augusta National. He invited me to be in his office with Steve, the guy who runs the event, the operation of the event. And we talked on the phone, and it was just like he's my kind of guy. He's wonderful and smart and driven and self-effacing and funny and humble, and he he works for a chairman, as I do, Chairman Ridley there, but for he's like the day-to-day guy, and for me to connect with him like that in person was
so
pretty special.
cool. Oh, that's so
kind of
cool.
funny was I was walking into this party because at night there are all these parties, and Dave Matthews plays at one, or Jelly Roll.
Oh my
It's pretty
god!
wild.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, no, it's a thing.
Like post All-Star party vibes.
That's exactly it.
Okay.
It's exactly it.
I love that.
Yeah, Wednesday's the kind of the big night. It's pretty amazing. It's amazing.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so I went to a few of those, and I walked into one, and I was just introducing myself. I knew a couple of the guys outside the party, and I was like, "Hey, I'm Scott." Blah blah blah. Hey, nice to meet you. And I was like, "Hey, I'm Scott." He's like, "Oh, I'm Josh." And I take 2 steps, and I was like, "Wait, like, Josh? He's like, "Yeah, Josh Allen."
No,
So
no,
that's the best part.
no way.
It's kind of funny. It's funny. He's like, "Wait, Scott, like LIV golf?" Scott. No, but someone was trying to connect, so it's not like he knew who I was. But anyway, so I was just like, "Are you serious?" And so we thought he's a golf phenom, apparently.
What?
He's huge. Like,
What?
he looks big on TV, but not like,
He's huge.
big, yeah. And wonderful, good spirit to him, wonderful.
I
loves the game
love
of golf.
that.
He's like, what can we do with LIV? Can I play? Can you put me, I was like, everyone says that. He's like, look, I'm a +3, meaning he's very good.
I love that.
Isn't that fun?
I love. Wait, that is so.
At his age,
crazy.
it was a really funny dynamic. He's like, I smile, I play for anything. And he's like, what are you saying? Don't say that. It's really funny.
Wait, that's
So it's a good fun exchange. Yeah.
I love that.
That was just like
that is
those type of
crazy.
stories like throughout. Dave Blitzer was there. Like everyone, like you know, there's so many friends from that you would know. Paul Danforth and all those guys. Was there.
Oh my gosh.
Michael Bean,
So
all your old my boys.
fun.
Everyone.
Literally.
In my little crew. Sandy Montag.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Casey Wasserman, who you met.
Oh
Tom
my.
Sandy All-Star. So it was like the whole.
It's like the boys.
The boys were in town. Yeah. That's fun. And gals, plenty of women.
Yeah, I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Literally amazing. Yeah, I really feel like I need to. Wait, next year if you have a +1, I'm just saying.
If I have a +1, I'm gonna take mom.
Wait, can I just go for like a practice round? Like, can I take one like practice session?
Maybe.
Or like.
Maybe.
Just like okay.
We'll think about it.
Because the problem with that is that we'd never be able to coordinate.
Right.
Like if I like
but
went
your
to a
outfit
practice,
would be killer.
my outfit would be amazing. And what else really matters?
Oh, amazing! You wouldn't really get photos of it.
That would be a bummer. Before at the hotel.
In the practice rounds, they allow you to take in a camera, but you can't do a video.
Oh, no video. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I actually love that. I know it seems like I've really struggled with that, but I actually love that.
like vlogging yourself.
No, I know. I vlog every spot.
Hey guys.
No, I love to vlog, but I really like that. I think that's very, very sweet. Okay, any other last minute have to get out buzzer beaters on Augusta Masters, anything?
I would just say that Bryson DeChambeau, the night before his event, was walking through the neighborhood, and there was a putting green in the back of somebody's house in the neighborhood, and he just walked over and putted with people for an hour.
Wait, and he putted with them?
Yeah. No, he is the people's champ. Listen, he was in the final group, which means he was in first or second, and ended up finishing 5th. He didn't have the Sunday he wanted.
Yeah.
But man, oh man, seeing the way he interacts with people is a gift.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. All of these LIV guys, I feel like are so just amazing guys. Yeah, they're such great guys.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I just want to wrap up here and guess a Disney character. I have one in mind.
Oh, okay. Is it a boy?
No.
Oh, it's a girl.
It is.
Is it a princess?
Yes.
Belle?
No.
Ariel?
No.
Cinderella?
No, you can't just name them all.
Okay, sorry. Does she have a pet frog?
No.
Does she clean? Oh, is she asleep?
No.
Does she have long hair?
No.
Is she married to Aladdin?
No.
Or dating? I don't know.
Okay, it's Snow White. You lost again.
Wait.
By the way, you couldn't even get a princess. This is awesome. I am a champion. I didn't go with Smee. And I love Smee.
No, you know what?
I didn't go with her.
I was actually.
I didn't go with Terrence.
I was gonna say Snow White. Whoa. I was gonna say Snow White, but I was like, I don't want to say like, is she friends with dwarfs?
That's the Seven Dwarfs.
No, I know. No, you're right.
Hey, thank you. If you like this, please share it, comment below, or like it. We appreciate you, our listeners, and appreciate being here.
And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.